Cultural considerations in English. Respecting personal space and boundaries. Hello, English learners. Welcome back to our exciting series on Introduction to English. Today, we are diving into the important topic of respecting personal space and boundaries. We'll learn about how to introduce yourself and how to interact with others in English-speaking cultures, while considering cultural norms about personal space and boundaries. Personal space refers to the physical space surrounding individuals, into which others cannot come without feeling uncomfortable. In English-speaking cultures, maintaining a comfortable distance while communicating is highly regarded. It's important to note that the appropriate distance can vary from culture to culture, even within English-speaking countries. But a good rule of thumb is to maintain about an arm's length distance from the other person in a general conversation. This is considered polite and respectful. Personal boundaries, on the other hand, refer to the emotional and mental space between individuals. It is about respecting someone's privacy and not asking too many personal or intrusive questions, especially when you're meeting someone for the first time. When introducing yourself, it's usually best to stick to basic personal information like your name, your country of origin, and your profession or studies. In most English-speaking cultures, it's inappropriate to ask someone about their age, income, or relationship status during the first meeting. Understanding personal boundaries is important, but it's also essential to know how to communicate these boundaries in English. If someone is getting too close, it's perfectly fine to say, "Could you please step back a bit?" Or, "I'm not comfortable discussing this," when asked an overly personal question. Always remember to use polite language when expressing your boundaries. Phrases like, "Could you?" "Would you mind?" "I would prefer," are useful for these situations. Now that we understand the concepts of personal space and boundaries, let's see how they apply to introducing yourself. You might say something like, "Hello, my name is," your name. "I'm from," your country, and "I'm," your occupation. "It's nice to meet you." This introduction is polite, respectful, and appropriately concise. While introducing yourself, remember to maintain good eye contact, smile, and be mindful of your body language to ensure you're giving off a positive impression. That's all for today's lesson on cultural considerations in English-speaking environments. Remember, while these guidelines generally apply, there will be some variation from person to person, and from one region to another. As always, being observant, respectful, and mindful of others' reactions will serve you well. We hope this has been helpful in your journey towards mastering the English language. Stay tuned for our next lesson and keep practicing. Until next time, happy learning!